We're going to go ahead and see what's going on with y'all for the last half of 2021. Okay, I think we're about at the halfway mark, aren't we? Let's just go ahead and see what's going on to the end of the year. So, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video, okay? That's where you will find everything you need to know. So I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't even know how I'm going to structure this yet. I really don't know. What should I read first? First, I got to pick a deck. See which one feels good. How about this one? This is one of my newer ones. I guess let's look at the past energy. Let's look at the past energy between you and the person you're dealing with. Let's see what happened in the past. What led us up to this point? What was the overall issue? What was the blockage between the two of you? Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Okay. Could have been a lot of inconsistency, maybe, you know? Could be another fire sign that you're dealing with. That could be your energy. I just kind of feel like there's a lot of inconsistency, you know? Maybe a lot of talk and no action. Maybe I say one thing one day and then say something different the next day, you know? That type of, you know, oh man, I'm going to start me a business and it's going to be so successful and I'm going to, you know, and the next day, oh, never mind, that's boring. You know that type of inconsistency? Let's see here, 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, 5 of Wands. Oh, well, let's get straight to the point. Popped off into a fight between the two of you, didn't it? Could have been a third party in the mix here. I got all these knights here. Communication was horrible between the two of you. And like I said, I think there was a lot of inconsistency and wishy-washiness with the 2 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. See what I'm saying? Could be an air sign or a fire sign. I also had Cancer here. But I really feel like communication was horrible between the two of you. Okay? One, the other, or both of you. There was a lot of red flags here too. I think there were a lot of red flags that you either were ignoring or they flew over your head. But a lot of inconsistency, and it just popped off into a fight. Miscommunications, being wishy-washy and whatnot. You know, it popped off into a fight. Popped off into a hopefully not knockdown drag out fight, but it did pop off into a fight here between the two of you. Inconsistencies and horrible communication, and I feel like a little bit of immaturity too with all these knights here. Feels like a little bit of immaturity. Let me look at how the person you're dealing with feels about you. The person Aries is dealing with, how do they feel about you? How do they view you? What's their opinion of you? How do they feel about you? What are their true intentions? Do they really secretly have feelings for you and pretending they don't? What's up? Let's see. What's this person's opinion or view of Aries universe currently? Ooh, 2 of them came out. All right, it could be an earth sign. They do feel unfinished business between the two of you. They do feel unfinished business. I kind of feel like they would like to be able to reconcile things, but they're slowly, carefully planning their steps as to how to do that. As to how to maybe either close out this cycle. Okay, the Star card could be an Aquarius. Okay, now, no, they're sitting around watching you. They don't want to express any type of feelings with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I do think they do have feelings for you. They do. Sitting around and watching you. Sitting around peeping the Facebook, peeping the Instagram, or whatever the case may be. I think they do honestly love you, but they don't want you to know. They don't want to express any feelings, okay? They're a little bit afraid of commitment too. Could be a Taurus for some of you. I really feel like, though, that they have a full understanding, okay? Whenever I see this card here, again, could be an Aquarius, but I feel like they have a full understanding of everything that went wrong, what they could have done. If you were keeping any secrets, I think they know about them. Like the whole big picture from a non-biased perspective, they understand what went wrong, what could have been done to make things better. They have an understanding of the whole situation, okay? They're still really afraid to commit, though, and I feel like they're waiting on you. I feel like they're waiting on you. It could be a fire sign for some of you. They're waiting on you to either come forward or reach out, but they're not moving. They're just sitting around watching you. Ace of Wands reversed, Page of Swords reversed. I want to see how you see this person. How does Aries see this person? What is the perspective or energy that Aries has towards this person? Universe. Oops, no, that one's yelling at me right there. High Priestess reverse. Some of you feel like you know like if they were keeping secrets or whatever, you feel like you know what they are. Or some of you busted them keeping secrets. Four Swords. Okay, you still think about them too. Are you giving them the silent treatment? I think you have feelings for them too. Y'all are both kind of doing the same thing back and forth to each other. Okay? I'm kind of wondering if you are, because I think you still have feelings for them, but you're wondering whether or not you have more feelings than they have for you. There's a part of you that's kind of wondering, I do have feelings for them, but I don't really want to open up and express it because you're worried that it might be like unrequited love. Like, man, I'm way more into them than they are me. I don't think that's true. I just think you all are both mirroring each other. Okay, you're moving forward from this and you're walking away. You're not, I don't think that you're making any plans to come back around. I think you'd like to talk to him though, wouldn't you? I think you'd like to talk to him. Nine of Pentacles reversed. You're afraid of commitment too. You're getting almost all the same cards that they had. Yeah, you feel like they don't have any feelings for you. Yep, so you're not coming forward and expressing any feelings when you feel like they don't have any for you. You're afraid of looking dumb. You're afraid of being embarrassed or rejected. Okay. All right, well, I guess let's see what actions this person's taking. What actions is this person taking towards Aries? Universe. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got, man? Ooh, King of Cups, though. They're not losing feelings for you anytime soon. They're not losing feelings for you anytime soon. And then we'll read New Love. Okay, because this is basically like the next 6 or 7 months, so. Three of Swords. Could be a third party in the mix here. For some of you. Two of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups. Man, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, both reversed. All right. Nope, they're not coming forward. They're not doing nothing. Not coming forward, not doing anything. I think they really want closure, and I feel like they're closing this cycle out in their own heart. Okay? You're marrying each other, okay? They feel the same way, that maybe I'm more into you than you are me. And I think you all both kind of feel that way towards each other. So neither of you are taking any action towards the other person when both of you are afraid of being rejected by the other person. Wow, that's weird. That's weird. Like I said, could be a third party in the mix here. This person could be going out and finding somebody new, or they could already be with somebody. Okay, Three of Swords, 10 of Cups here. Sitting around stalking you, though. They ain't going to stop watching you and seeing what you're doing. They're still sitting around watching you, but... All right. I still want to pull an outcome, though. I still want to pull an outcome. Are you ever going to reach out? Well, I don't see them taking it upon themselves to come forward or speak up or say anything. Let's see. What's the outcome here? Outcome for the rest of the year. 2 shuffles, 2 more. Eight of Swords reversed, 7 of Swords. Now, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. I do think that maybe way later on down the line there could be some communication here. But I don't see the 2 of you actually reconciling fully. Communication may open up between the 2 of you. Tower card reverse, Page of Wands. Maybe this is your energy here because this is fire energy. Maybe you're going to eventually end up reaching out. Okay? But 6 of Swords. I still see you moving forward from this and closing this out. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe you end up reaching out and getting closure. I kind of feel like you might get closure. It didn't look like, I mean, for their actions, the pages were reversed. For the outcome, a page is upright. So these energies could go both ways. Didn't look like they're going to take it upon themselves to reach out. Maybe you will. Maybe they'll have a change of heart. Maybe they will. I do see more than likely communication opening and closing this cycle out here. Okay, so maybe you'll end up getting closure. You'll end up getting closure, but moving on from it nonetheless. I don't see a full-on reconciliation. Not full-on. I still think there's some dishonesty and sneaky shit happening. I think you know that there's just still too much shady stuff going on here, you know? I don't think they're opening up and being all the way real with you. You're not opening up and being all the way real with them as a result, so. All right, well, let's look at new things coming in. New things, new love. If you're not interested in anything new, this is not for you. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries who are interested in, or maybe even dealing with somebody new for the rest of the year. Sun card reversed. Could be having a hard time finding happiness with this person here. Maybe this person's just like, got that gray cloud floating above their head, a little bit negative. Kind of a buzzkill, you know? Buzz Killington. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oh, this is moving slow. This is moving super slow. Some of you, I don't know. Some of you are just kind of wondering whether or not to keep your options open. Because this could just, I think some of you are kind of wondering if this is just a sex-based connection. Some of you, like I said, I think this person is kind of like the negative type of person who's just not really all that happy. They're kind of a bummer to be around. Could be a Capricorn for some of you, but it could just be a sex-based connection. There could be drugs and alcohol involved here. But I don't know, you're kind of defensive. There's something about this that triggers your walls to go up, you know, triggers your guard to come up. And I see a lot of you kind of wondering, man, should I just keep my options open? Is this a waste of time? It could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Okie dokie. Well, let's look and see how this person really feels about you. The new person. How's the new person really feel about Aries? Star card reversed. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. I kind of feel like they're trying to there's something off between the 2 of you. Something's just a little bit funky and a little weird, and they can't quite put their finger on what it is. They don't know if it's them or you. There's definitely a weird energy between the 2 of you, though. Chariot could be a Cancer. So I think they want to keep communication open right now, but they're keeping you at arm's distance because they feel something a little bit funny. They feel a weird vibe coming from you. And I think y'all both feel a strange vibe coming from each other, you know? But I don't really think they have any ill will. I don't see them trying to play games or trying to manipulate you or anything like that. They're trying to figure out what the problem is, you know? They're trying to figure out, man, is Aries even into me? Did I say the wrong thing? Am I coming across weird and annoying? I think this person's very self-conscious and a little bit, maybe that's what you're picking up. You're picking up on their self-consciousness. You know, they're kind of a little, putting off this annoying, weird vibe because they're afraid of pushing you away. You know, and in doing that, I think they're manifesting what they're worried about. They're kind of pushing you away a little bit. Okay, could be a Sagittarius for some of you, but yeah, this person's definitely imbalanced. And I think they have a lot of self-esteem issues too. A lot of self-esteem issues. Well, I want to pull an advice spread for this, honestly. You know, y'all are the guinea pigs. Like whatever, because like before I go live, especially when I'm starting a new round of readings, I always start with Aries and go in order to Pisces. I always structure it based on what I do with you all. But whenever I go live for Aries, I never know exactly what I'm going to do, how I'm going to read it. I kind of just pull it on the fly, you know? And then based on that is the direction that I take the other readings in, you know? So, yeah, I want to pull an advice spread on this. I want to see if this is even worth dumping any more energy into. You know? Let's see here. What's the advice? Death card. Oh, shit. Probably not. Probably not. Well, damn, I'm going to pull a whole spread and that one card gave me all the damn advice. I'm like, what's the point of pulling a spread then? That one card, what's the advice? Death. You know, like shit. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, Hierophant reverse. This person's way too afraid to commit anyway. Plus, they're filled with doubt. Yeah, there's too much doubt. There's too much damn doubt in here, okay? I think a lot of you... Now, this kind of... I don't like it when this happens, but I think if you... See, a lot of times, actually every time, when it's time for you to level up, you'll be tested, okay? That's one thing a lot of people... Not enough people talk about this. That's why I try to talk about it as much as possible. Anybody, I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. You know, nobody is exempt from this. When it's time for you to level up, you will not level up without passing some sort of test that universe gives you, okay? So, universe is going to throw you a test and see how you respond to it. You know, some of you, you've been through this type of situation with this kind of person before a million times, you know? But what most of us do is when universe throws us a test, we do the same thing that we did with the last person, you know? When the whole idea is if you want to experience something different, you have to start doing something different. So I'm going to throw you another one of these people, and how are you going to respond to it this time? Are you going to keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result, or are you going to start carving out a new energetic pathway, you know? I think that's maybe what this is here, because I really think they have low self-confidence, they have too many self-esteem problems, and they're afraid of commitment anyway. And I think a lot of you need to turn this down. And then even beyond that, I think you have something new coming in after that. That makes sense? Like you say, all right, nah, I'm not that desperate. I don't need it that bad. Universe says, all right, test pass. Bam, now something even newer than that is coming in, you know? Kate, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. All right, well... I guess let's just take a look at let's just get an overall freestyle spread for the rest of the year. Whatever wants to come through. Advice, things to look out for. I don't know. Let's pull you one more spread, though, to wrap this reading up. For the rest of the year, the rest of 2021. And 3 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Don't put your life on hold sitting around waiting on a past person, okay? If you have some past person folded up in your back pocket, don't turn down any other opportunities because you're waiting on some past person to come back. Don't do that. 10 of Wands. Do not take on burdens that aren't yours to take on. Oh, what's your name? X-Rogue? I hope I said that right. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate it. All right, so if you're going to take on a burden and help somebody, you need to there's two things, okay? First of all, are you in the position? Are you in the position to help somebody, okay? Don't fall into the trap that says that if you're not in the position to help somebody, you're a bad person if you don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even in the position to help you. It'll hurt us both if I try to help you. You know what I mean? I'm of no service to you right now until I get my poop in a group and my shit together, you know? Second of all, let's say you are in the position to help somebody and you choose to be of service to others. Do it with no expectations. Okay? Don't hang, like if you choose to do something for somebody, don't hang it over their head like they owe you something. No, I do this because this is the type of person that I am. Like, I don't care if you return the favor or if I never see you again. That's not why I did this for you. I took on this burden and chose to help you out because I'm a loving person. I'm a caring person, period. See what I'm saying? Monitor your communication, okay? Now, I know the Aries people tend to get mad at me when I talk about this. That's fine. I don't say this to be an asshole, okay? Pay attention to how you communicate, okay? This is a big fire sign thing. Aries and Sagittarius. This is mainly Aries and Sagittarius. Leo, not so bad, but Aries and Sagittarius, this is one thing. We all have things that we have to work on, okay? Well, this is one thing y'all need to work on, okay? Pay attention to how you're coming across when you speak, okay? You can't, I understand you all love being real blunt and honest, right? Well, think, okay? If I'm coming across real harsh, blunt, honest, and rude, it might piss some people off. You know what I mean? I can't throw a sword at you and then get mad at you for being defensive, you know? If I'm coming at you abrasive and like I'm attacking you and I'm barfing my opinion all over your face, even though you didn't ask for it and you just have to know how I feel and blah, 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 I'm going to be ready to engage in battle. If I'm coming at you like that, I'm going to come at you knowing that I'm about to start a fight. If you pay attention to how you communicate, because if you come across abrasive, be prepared for a fucking battle. That's just the way it works. You know, you can't come across harsh and abrasive and then blame the person that you're barking at for being defensive. Okay? So just pay attention when you communicate and make sure that, oh shit, if you are pissed off, cool, go right ahead. You know what I mean? But just be sure that like if I want to be blunt, upfront, and honest, I can still do it in the most gentle way possible. It'll still piss some people off. It'll still hurt some people's feelings, but at least the intention behind it is not to hurt feelings. The intent, like me, I'm a king of swords. This is my forte, you know? If I'm going to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, okay? The most important part is my intention, okay? Kings and queens of swords, that's my thing, okay? So if my intention is to stir the pot and piss you off, that's not good, okay? That's not the right intention to be speaking the blunt, honest truth. But when you speak the blunt, honest truth, you are going to piss people off. There is no way around that. But what is my intention? My intention is not to hurt you. My intention is to help you. It's to help you, okay? Because I believe the truth prevails overall, okay? And I'm doing this for the greater good, not to hurt your feelings, not to piss you off, not to offend you. But if you do get hurt and pissed off, I'm not going to let that stop me from telling you. You see what I'm saying? Just pay attention to your delivery when you communicate, okay? Do the best that you can to try to not engage in just a sex-based connection. I don't know why that's coming through. I'm just reading these cards here, okay? If you feel like maybe this is just a sex-based connection, it doesn't hurt. I don't care how old you are. I know a lot of us, the older we get, we don't like playing this game. We did it a lot when we were teenagers, but when we get older, we just want to jump straight into bed, right? Well, what would it hurt to say, no. We ain't hopping in bed yet. Nope. No, I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know me. I want to see how much you respect me. You know what I mean? When are we going to have sex? I don't know. Why does it matter? What difference does it make? You know what I mean? And just see. Is this a sex-based connection? Are you willing to bounce right out on me? You just going to bounce out whenever you don't get no booty? You know what I mean? Or are you really, do you really want to get to know me as a person? See what I'm saying? I don't know why that came through, but I got to read it as it comes through. And last but not least, be sure you are emotionally independent, okay? This doesn't mean you have to go be alone for the rest of your life. What it means is you do not rely solely on a relationship or a connection to be your only source of happiness, okay? So again, I'm not going to go on the whole lecture, y'all. I'll spare you of that, but that is mandatory, especially if you want to be together in a successful relationship. You know, I'm not saying that you and your person don't be there for each other when you need each other. What I'm saying is if you are my only fucking source of emotional fulfillment, there will be days when you're not available emotionally to support me. You got your own shit going on. What am I going to do? I'm up doo-doo creek without a paddle, man. I have to have the ability to be able to get myself back in check and fulfill myself and put myself in a high vibration if I need to. Because there will be those days when you ain't got nobody to talk to. You don't have no shoulder to lean on. You don't have anybody that'll listen to you vent or comfort you or coddle you or whatever. There will be those days when you are all alone and there's nobody to help you with that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, if I'm in a relationship and we're both going through our own shit, I can come fulfill myself, get myself back in check, then I can assist my partner, or vice versa, because both people need to be able to have that sense of emotional integrity and independence. That's how we work together as a team. Two empty cups can't fill each other, okay? Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. When we find happiness in a relationship, that doesn't mean I find happiness in the relationship. That means I find happiness in me, you find happiness in you, and we share our happiness together. Two full cups, okay, can bring a lot more to the table than two empty cups, okay? And trust the process. Trust the process, okay? A lot of times it can look scary. Man, you have no sense of foresight. You have no clue what's going on, why it's happening this way. So the first thing that we want to do in fear and in panic is try to take control of everything and damage control, basically. It'd blow your mind. It would blow your mind. If you do not let those fear-based emotions make decisions for you, it's scary. It's easier said than done. And you just take your hands off the wheel and go, all right, universe, I trust you. And then you look around and it works out. Practice doing that. Practice doing that. After a while, you'll start to notice, well, damn, the universe got my back every time. I don't need to freak out and try to take control of everything. If it's out of your control, it's part of the plan. If it's out of your hands, it's part of the plan. If there's nothing you can do about it, it's part of the plan. Trust the universe, because you getting in and trying to take control of it will just fuck everything up. Screw the plan up, okay? Anyway, I feel like those were the messages my Aries people needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.